the best cardio equipment for you to buy for your own home gym? Now, I get this question a lot. This question comes up really quite often, and people always ask, hey, if I had to buy one piece of cardio equipment, what is the one piece they recommend I get? Now, my typical Travis response is always going to be, get the piece you're going to use the most often. That's the piece that you should get. But I understand that's probably not the answer you're looking for. So I'm going to kind of guide you in what I would consider some of, in my opinion, the better pieces of cardio equipment to get. Now, I'm going to give you a couple different criteria for this. One, this includes things that can be done exclusively indoors. So we're things of swimming pools, rollerblades, jump ropes, things like that are out of this particular video. But we're talking about pieces that you typically may go buy at a store, or you find on Craigslist, Facebook, things of that nature, things that you can get for your own home gym. So the first one I'm going to actually talk about today is really, to be completely honest, I'm biased, one of my personal favorites. Let's see if I can't angle this thing down. It's going to be that thing right through there. What this is this is a rower. Guys, this video will be a little long. I'll give you some fair warning right now. So it is a rower. This is the Concept 2 rower. I like the rower for really two primary reasons. It's fantastic for multi-workout use, meaning you can do very short, intense workouts and long workouts. Things 10 minutes and less can be done on this, and also workouts up to 2 hours and plus can be done on this piece of equipment. Another thing, it is great lower body, total body work, so you're virtually working every muscle on here. Third, it's very low impact. Those are the good things about it. What's really the bad thing about it? Okay, number one, it takes up a lot of space. The thing is 6.5, 7 feet long, so it does take up a large footprint. Two, they are still relatively new, so you're going to pay a little bit of money for this. You know, in the realms of usually $800 to $1,000 in that case. Now, if you are interested in really getting one, in all reality, your best bet is you're going to probably find it new, but really take a look at Facebook Marketplace. When you go to Facebook Marketplace, you're going to find some people that are going to be selling a lot of their pieces of equipment on there, and what you're going to find is you're pretty much going to get like a 20% discount from what they pay for it. On average, guys, it's about close to $1,000, everything said and done, but you'll find people that will part ways with it for around $750, $800 in some cases. So that is one of them right down through there. Let's talk about the next one, which we don't have here, but I'm sure I get questions about this all the time, is a treadmill. Now, we don't have treadmills here. We actually just use more along the lines of running. So what are the pros of a treadmill? One, they're virtually everywhere. You're always going to find a treadmill somewhere. People are always trying to get rid of them. So the pros is you can find some for very low cost, in many cases free in this case. So that's good. Two, the footprint can be variable. So it can be a small footprint or a large footprint. So there are some pros on that one. And so what are the cons to it? The cons are there's a lot of moving parts. So you do run the risk of really breaking them pretty easy. And unless you're willing to buy new and get a warranty with it, when you start going that route, the cost does dramatically climb up. So that's the con. Who's it good for? Okay, treadmills are great for people who enjoy walking, enjoy running, but just really, to be honest, don't want to mess with that Texas heat. I mean, come on, guys, look at me. But yes, again, I just did finish a workout, so there's that. So that's who's it good for, all right? So cost-wise, you got anywhere from free, all right? So if you're willing to take a look, some people are just wanting to part ways with them, you can see them go all the way into the realms of $5,000 or more for your very specialized commercial-grade treadmill. So giving you some ideas on this one. All right, next one. In my opinion, the most love-to-hate piece of cardio equipment, and honestly, I think the most underrated one, this beast right here. It is called a fan bike. So this is an assault bike in particular. So what is the pro of working with a fan bike down through here? The pro, very small footprint, really doesn't take up too much room, all right? You're talking about maybe 3.5 feet by 2 feet. Two, that's really what it is. Two, it's a great workout. It is probably one of the few exercises or few pieces of cardio equipment I've seen that will stimulate sprinting outside without the joint impact. So it's incredibly low impact, which is actually very good. Probably one of the best ones when it comes down to very high intensity work. So if you've already got a good barbell set, you're trying to take a little bit of room, but you really want to eke out some extra fat loss stuff, this is a great choice for those people. Okay, cons. Really, to be completely honest, there is one big con to it. It sucks, all right? I'm not going to lie. It is the most love-to-hate piece of equipment, and it is hard. It was one of those that kind of hurts your feelings. It almost makes you regret life decisions kind of hard. But it does do the job. No one will argue that it doesn't do an amazing job with it. So this is another fantastic tool. What is the cost of it? Okay, so the cost of a good fan bike can run anywhere from about $600 to $1,200 depending the brand and type you get. You can see a lot of them come on the face of Facebook Marketplace because a lot of people will buy them, think, yay, I'm going to go do and get amazing good shape and get ripped on it, and all of a sudden they realize, holy crap, this thing's hard, I don't want to do it anymore. You can go probably pick up some stuff like that for inexpensive. I do know that a new brand came out, Rogue Fitness came out with one recently, and I did have a chance to test it out. I actually probably like that one better than the Assault bike. It's built a little more sturdy, so if you plan on using it a lot, that is one thing to really take a good look at, which would be, hey, that beast right there. It does do the job of what it says it's going to do. It is, especially Assault bike, you kind of do feel assaulted right afterwards. It is going to do that. So that's another piece of equipment. So of course we covered treadmills, we covered rowers, we covered fan bikes. Now here's another most common one, a spin bike. All right, so we don't have a spin bike here, but here's the pros of a spin bike. Another one, it's like a treadmill. They are virtually everywhere, and you can customize the living crap out of them to really find the one that best suits your needs. Two, they're really a small footprint and pretty quiet too in most cases. They're not overly loud in a lot of that, which is actually very good. So if sound is a sensitivity to you or sensitivity in your household, that's a great option. Three, there's virtually a limitless amount of workouts you can do on that one. There's apps dedicated alone just to spin. I mean, they do a great job. They're great for your short 20-minute and less workouts, and also fantastic for those people that are, you're just crazy and you feel like doing an ultra marathon on a thing, 100 plus miles on that spin bike. You definitely can do that. So spin bikes are great, cheap options for that one. The con of it, the con really is again, it's just finding the one that suits your needs, all right? The workouts can become very monotonous in some cases, and in a lot of cases, for some people, you're also missing the total body effect of it. So in a spin bike, unless you're willing to use a lot of hand weights while you're doing some exercises, you're gonna miss a lot of total body work on that one, or at least upper body work on that one. So that's really the only con you're gonna see. That and trying to find a seat that's not gonna really kill your backside. For those of you that don't spin long enough, you know exactly what I'm talking about. How much is it gonna cost? Really, the cost can range anywhere from free for people wanting to get rid of theirs, all the way up to about $2,000 and even up for your higher end models. I do know a great brand, Peloton's been coming out with some good stuff on that one. They've got actually a membership created just for the spin bikes alone that you can do a lot of their live workouts. Well worth taking a look at. If you enjoy spin, it's definitely an option to take a look at. All right, so now we've covered the rower, we've covered treadmills, we've covered fan bikes, we've also covered spin bikes. Now, the fifth one that a lot of people really don't know about, and I'm a little bit biased towards, is what's called a Versa Climber. Okay, so the Versa Climber, in my opinion, the last time we took a look at an exercise study for this, was the one piece of equipment that could get you to your target heart rate faster than anything out there. We're talking in minutes. Minutes you are at your target heart rate. For those people that are going, what the hell is a Versa Climber? All right, great question. Do any of you remember the movie K-12? Right, and I believe that's the name of the movie. It was an old mountain climbing movie. And the movie K-12 was more along the lines of, you probably saw that guy in his office and you see those people that are kind of, their arms are pumping up and down, their legs are pumping down, up and down with it. It's a great piece of equipment. It really smokes the body. Pros for it. One, it is a fantastic piece of equipment. It really is good. If you get the true Versa Climber brand, it's sturdy, it's well built. You're going to notice that you're going to feel a total body exercise. So everything's getting hit. It's very low impact. What are the cons about it? It's freaking hard, okay? So that's really, it's kind of like the fan bike. It is freaking hard to do if you're, and you're gonna have to feel like, you almost have to feel like you have to get in shape to do it a little bit. It's not to say that it's not great for beginners, just understand that when you start, you will be humbled a little bit. And it's really not made for very long workouts. So if you're one of those people that you're looking to do ultra long workouts, an hour long plus, you may have a better option elsewhere, okay? And then also the next con is, if you're gonna get a true Versa Climber, it can run you pretty expensive, in the realms of $3,000 and up. Again, they are very good at what they do, so understand that. Now, on occasion, you may be able to score one from a person that just really doesn't know what they have. They're selling it on Facebook Marketplace, selling it on Craigslist, eBay. And if you can, score it, get it, well worth it. All right. Now the last one, and I get this one a lot. Now I've covered what I consider like the 5 coolest ones, but the last one that does come around is, what about a step mill? Is a step mill a good option? All right, step mill actually is a pretty cool option. So here's the pros about a step mill. Step mill it is pretty cool. I mean, the lower body function on it is fantastic, all right? You can not only do one step, you can skip steps at a time. There's a lot of variability it can do with that one. There's a reason you see a lot of physique guys do it. Hey, it does work, and it will smoke your legs to definitely another level. What are the cons of a step mill? One, can be a little monotonous. It can be like a treadmill, and like a spin bike, it can get a little monotonous in some of that stuff. And two, like a treadmill, there's a lot of moving parts, so you do run the risk of breaking it. Three, there also is the cost on this one. Cost on the step mill can run anywhere from about $1,000 pretty well used, up to about $4 to $5 depending the quality and brand you get. It's one of those that I'd say for at-home pieces, probably not your best option because it does take up a large footprint. Not only does it take up a large footprint on floor space, but also vertically. So that's something to take into consideration. So if I had to pick what a good one to do, if you were just wanting to look for your best at-home option, I'm actually going to say it's going to be the rower. And the reason being is it's probably, in my opinion, one of the most versatile ones out there. One, it is very low impact. Two, it is more closer to the total body option. And three, for pretty much bang for your buck, even used about $800, it's pretty good, it's pretty durable, there's not a ton of moving parts, so it's very easy to fix and easy to repair. So that's the one I personally go for. But, again, what's the best piece of cardio equipment that you should get? It's going to be the one that you're going to use. So guys, in the comment section below, I'll put a little bit more information for you so this way you can help make a better educated decision. Because again, guys, I understand sometimes in this Texas heat, you just don't want to go outside, and I feel you there. I've been there before. I get it. And this looks like it could be an early summer right now. So guys, if you got any comments or questions or anything about that nature, hey, put them in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to help. But in the meantime, everyone, take care, have amazing workouts, even better meals, and I look forward to chatting with all of you tomorrow.